About to go off, run some errands, do some things around our home. We have been getting pretty consistent rain showers every day. I don't even think I've watered the garden myself all week. Mother Nature has been handling it for me. We actually just had a little rain shower, which was nice, but thankful it stopped before I head out to run some errands. Gonna go to the grocery store, and I'm thinking I'll stop at the thrift on the way, do a little treasure hunting. Since we have so many zinnias and cosmos in bloom, I've been trying to be consistent about cutting them and then giving them out to friends, family, neighbors. And so I could use some more of the bud vases or just like little cute vases, and usually the thrift store is a good place to find those. So figured we'd pop over there. I'd like to go to the post office, and I think that's it. And then we'll see what else today brings. I'm going to a housewarming party this evening, and my job is to bring a salad. So we're gonna make the most delicious summery peach salad. At least that's the plan. Hopefully the grocery store has the ingredients for us. These are kind of beautiful. Home from the grocery store, and I'm in my apron. I'm not cooking, but I'm eating some leftover lentils from a batch that I made yesterday, and I put so much turmeric, and I'm not messing around because yesterday I got some on the shirt I was wearing, and you fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So apron it is. And we had a nice little outing. Just went to the grocery store, got a lot of peaches. I love peach season. Tonight for the dinner party, I'm gonna make a peach salad. So I got some peaches for that, and then I just got some for our little family as well. And I hope they're really yummy because they're actually my favorite fruit. A fresh, juicy peach is just divine. So we got that, and then I also stopped at the post office, and I've been on the hunt for the Goodnight Moon stamps. They didn't have any. This is like my third time trying. I could probably order them online, but I don't know, there's something quaint and nice about going to your local post office. So I didn't find the Goodnight Moon stamps, but I did stock up on the manatee stamps. I have a scarcity mindset with these manatee stamps because they're not going to be available forever. So every time I go to the post office, I get some packs of the manatee stamps. And then she also showed me these new stamps. They're button stamps. They don't even look like stamps at all. When I showed Brandon, he's like, "Are you sure you didn't get bamboozled?" But I know I didn't, because the sweet lady at the post office would not do that to me. Look how cute they are. I think they're fun and cheerful. And PSA, the price of stamps is about to rise in July, so it's going up 5 cents per stamp. So it's a good time to stock up.
Where did the time go? How do we move so far away? Holding on, how much can we both take when life is an echo? I can't hear a word you're saying when
Hello, hello. We just made ourselves a delicious honey cinnamon latte, and I just got home from the craft store. Baby boy is at his grandparents' house right now, and I'm ready for some uninterrupted craft time. I have a little bit of a list going of some projects, so hoping we can knock a couple out. We'll see. At least one craft project. That would be great. But let me show you what I got, because I found some other goodies. I went in for iron-on vinyl, and then something spoke to us. So, first of all, summer fun, bubbles. Our son loves bubbles, and we have some friends coming over in a couple days, and we're gonna do watermelon. We're gonna make watermelon sorbet, hang out in the garden, and I just feel like bubbles will be an amazing addition to that. This one's so fun. The one where it has a tiny little tray where you can add the soap, and then it just has these ginormous, like, flower huge bubbles. And then our son's first birthday is coming up, which, how in the world? It is just, I'm already tearing up a little bit. It's really just so incredible. I'm so thankful, like, just for all of the months we've had and all that is to come, and that he's just thriving and getting so big, and very thankful and excited to celebrate him. Definitely emotional, just like reminiscing of where we were a year ago and just everything. And truly, it's such a broken record when you enter into parenthood, but time does truly fly. So anyways, we found some like subtle decor. I want to decorate our home. We're gonna have a little party at a park, but oh wow, I saw these streamers and I was like, wow, this is perfect, because I want to decorate our home really fun, and then I'll probably take some to the park, and they were 99 cents each, which feels like a very nice price for those. And then I got some more cardstock for just craft times and different things, and then I saw this cute little crocheted daisy plant pick. So I'm a sucker for this sort of thing. I just want to add it to one of our plants, maybe even that monstera right there. And our son is gonna love to see this. It's gonna be a new exciting thing for him to explore. And then I did get the iron-on vinyl that I came in for. So one of the projects that I'm working on are matching t-shirts, because we have a family trip coming up, so I wanna make matching t-shirts for the cousins. So I got some of the brown vinyl for that. That's what I wanna work on now. So I'll show you what I'm thinking. And then I also got some green iron-on vinyl, because for our son's first birthday party, we're doing like a tennis theme, and we're having it at a park with tennis court, pickleball, and all of that fun stuff. So I'm gonna tell everyone to like bring their rackets if they want to like join in a tennis tournament. And look at this, look how perfect. They had a blank pickleball paddle there. So we already have quite the collection of paddles, so I didn't want to like overboard, but I thought this would be really fun to make a custom one for him for his birthday, and just like for the party, and use it as decoration, but also someone could actually play with it. And then that's all of that sort of stuff. And then they had a little like school section for teachers, and that was my favorite game to play growing up, was teacher, and I would just line up all my stuffed animals and they would be my students. But now I have like a real living child student. Obviously he's still a baby, but that's something I'm really trying to be mindful of, is not to underestimate how smart he is, because he truly blows me away of how much he actually picks up and absorbs. So we've been practicing colors a little bit, and I saw these cute cutouts, these little crayon cutouts, and they just felt really nostalgic and fun to me, so I grabbed those. And on the theme of colors, we've been working on these little DIY color sheets with his handprint with our finger paint, and then I wrote the name of the color. But I could use like some lamination for this, because he already naturally started chewing on it. So I want to laminate those and finish adding more colors, but I thought those crayon ones were fun. And then I also got this alphabet poster, which I also love. I'm gonna hang it up in the playroom. I think it's so cute. And let the homeschooling begin. Not really, but I just, as you can tell, I have fun with this sort of thing. So we have that, and yeah, I'm gonna organize this stuff, put it away, and then we'll pull out the Cricut, and I'll show you what I'm thinking for these matching t-shirts.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out.
For our family trip, we're going to a couple different national parks, so I thought it would be cute to sort of make a design that was inspired by some of the national park logos, and I sort of used a font that's loosely inspired by that look. So here's what we put together: Cousin Crew Summer 2025. Pretty simple design, so hopefully we won't have any snafus. Famous last words, right? Here's the vinyl. I need to organize my crafting station, but here are the shirts. I ended up just ordering some blanks from Zara because it's quite the age range. 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and an almost 1-year-old.
I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 arms. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow.
I need to decide where I want to put the graphic, if I want to center it in the middle of the shirt or have it like as a little name tag plate just on one of the sides, a little smaller. I don't know. I really don't have that much vinyl too. I was thinking in my head that this would be longer, but it's not. I mean, we would still have, like, if we divided this in 4s, we still would have plenty, but that doesn't leave a lot of room for error either. So I feel like I want to do it bigger in the middle. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'll start with our son's because that's the smallest shirt, so if we mess up, it'll be the smallest one. That's good. That's good thinking, right? I think so. Good strategy. Oh, this is his, so it's smaller. Okay, here we go.
I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
I should have pressed it down longer, but I don't think I can just go back now. I did our son's first, so I'd rather his be a little wonky. Okay, I think we did it. There it is. I really left no room for errors. Okay, first one. 3 more to go, but we did it. How cute. Oh my goodness. One craft down. I'm so thankful to have that finished and just ready to go. I added it to my packing list because how sad would it be to have done all that and then forget them for our trip. So it's on the packing list. Gonna hopefully be able to enjoy those on our trip. See the kids all matchy-matchy. And it did take longer than I was anticipating. I'm a little spent from it, I guess. But I had some curveballs when it came to the actual design because I designed it in Photoshop, but then bringing it into the Cricut design space, I had some like layering issues. Long story, I'm not going to bore you with the details, but nevertheless, we persisted, we figured it out, and just like that, it's time to cook dinner. So tonight on the menu, I'm going to do a Thai basil chicken with rice and broccoli And oh, if we have time, I want to make a fun drink. I want to do this like guava coconut milk drink. Did I get coconut milk? I think I did. I love to get the canned coconut milk. It's so creamy. So hopefully we'll do that because I have some plumerias in bloom in the garden, and I think that'd be so pretty having a fun drink with the guava and then the plumeria. That just feels like a natural pairing. So hopefully we can do a little happy hour on the porch. I've been loving just sitting on the porch after our son goes to bed. It's sipping on a drink either with friends, with Brandon, or with me, myself, and I. So hopefully we'll get to do that later. I need to go get some basil from the garden. That's something I've been trying to do as well, is trying to make sure I'm using up our herbs, because in the past, like, I've just kind of let my basil go to seed and flower, and I really want to stay on top of harvesting it. I've been using the oregano a ton, but the other ones I haven't used quite as much, in the mint, because we love our mint tea at night. But yeah, I want to try to make sure, and even if I'm not creating a recipe, just harvesting it, giving it to someone, or making dried basil, I want to stay on top of it so they continue to thrive. Also, my postpartum hairs are really coming in. I have so many. I have it like slicked back right now, but sometimes it's so wild. You could really see the postpartum like hair growth coming in because I just have all the baby hairs making their presence known. It's so funny. The guava drink we made last night was actually so tasty, so simple. I'll put like a rough little description of the ingredients. I love to make those fun mocktails, and I've been trying to keep a record of the recipes so I can share with them, but I'm so just nonchalant with when I add the ingredients. I don't really use precise measurements. I just kind of go with it. But I'll put the ingredients, and hopefully if you want to, you can recreate it. But that was lovely, and I was gonna start editing this vlog, but I figured we could keep the party going because I'm gonna try to squeeze in another craft during our first nap time. So I really want to add or make cute 4th of July decor. And I made some last year, but it could be improved. I made this little flag. It's a little scraggly. So I've been seeing on Pinterest this sort of ribbon flag, and I'm thinking I can make that with the extra fabric that we have from last year. So I don't have a wooden dowel to hang it on, but I have this bamboo trellis, so I think I can use one of these bamboos as my little dowel and then attach the fabric pieces, and then we'll put our blue section on. It seems pretty straightforward, but we shall see. grand reveal. Here's our little flag. So I think it's adorable. First of all, I'm happy with it. Palmer's a fan. So ideally I wanted it to be vertical, but the fabric that we had, this is like the longest it could go. I thought about attaching 2 of them, but I decided just to have like a horizontal flag sort of thing. And when I was looking on Pinterest, most of the flags that I saw are made with ribbon, which would probably be easier and really cute, but I already had this fabric from last year and I wanted to put it to good use. So we worked with what we had and I think it's really sweet. So we have our little DIY decor and I've just been wanting to give that a whirl for a while. So I'm glad we were able to make time to do that. It's just, crafting really is just one of those things that kind of gets me out of my head, brings me a little peace, and I'm thankful for that, thankful for the time, thankful for a good nap baby boy. So yeah, really grateful. I feel like I've just had more anxious thoughts creep in recently, and I've definitely had to spend less time online because I feel like when I go online, I just end up seeing something that just fills me with such a pit and can kind of lead to more anxious thoughts, which of course you don't want to live under a rock, but I also feel like there's times where I just feel more vulnerable, I guess, to those anxious thoughts. And then, you know, being a mom, I feel like there's a whole other complexity with that because you just have this child who you want to protect, but then this scary world that we live in, it can just feel like a lot in a full-time job to try to keep your peace and cling to your joy. So anyways, all that to say, thankful for all of the beautiful times that we got to experience the past couple of days, and for simple things like a cozy craft session that really, again, just kind of grounds me and levels me out, as frivolous as it can seem. But I'm going to wrap up and we're gonna go for a walk soon. Someone's ready to get his energy out, but thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're well, and I'm excited to see you next. Bye.